What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for another video here for you guys today. We're going to be going through the full breakdown. We have a dev talk and a blog post about Black Ops 7's co-op campaign and the Endgame Worlds Collide experience. Definitely stay tuned. As a reminder, folks, Code Dynamite will save you 12% off any order on Control Freak, including for the brand new Black Ops 7 Performance Thumbsticks. There's an in-game weapon charm. And as a reminder, just earlier this afternoon, I did post a full breakdown of every single achievement, which you can now see live on the PlayStation. And as you guys can see, we have plenty of brand new articles also going up and getting updated on detonated.com for those who want to stay in the loop with all things Call of Duty and other games as well. With that being said, as you guys saw in this tweet, 32-player PvE epilogue to the campaign, discover intel throughout Avalon, new looks at the Avalon map, POIs from Black Ops history, as we saw a bit of in BO6, expansive skill tracks, power and combat rating explained, plus new gameplay details. Starting off with our dev talk, let's give it a watch.
Endgame isn't just the conclusion of the story, it's the start of a new chapter. Once you've completed the story, Avalon opens up, gives you the freedom to explore, take on challenges at your own pace, but the city is tough.
So Avalon is this massive space, and we want you and your friends to continue to come back here and achieve different goals. So we wanted to continue the campaign in a replayable way.
You can play in-game solo or in squads of up to 4, and then you'll drop into instances of Avalon with up to 32 players.
Yo.
Once you've unlocked Endgame, you can bring friends in with you, even if they haven't unlocked it yet, by being the party leader.
You can play as one of the main heroes from the campaign, or you can select a new operator and level them up with skills and abilities as you work towards your end goal.
We have intel to discover and some secrets even to uncover inside Avalon.
Okay, let me turn my camera off so you guys can see that menu, because my camera was blocking it. Look at those skills real quick. Oh, a lot of timestamps too. Awesome. Auto ammo refill, fast weapon swap. Let's go back a little bit. We have a mauler enemy. So yes,
4.
zombies are fully present in this mode. And I think that's the skybox will change depending on what tier zone you're actually in. Dude, combat rating 5. You see a little HUD there. You got a self-revive. What else do we have? A self-revive. You got armor plates. And then you got the grappling hook there on the right, along with the extra ability you can use. It's like a field upgrade system. Very, very cool, chat. Awesome footage so far. Let's get back in.
We have intel to discover and some secrets even to uncover inside Avalon.
There are 4 zones of difficulty, and uncovering deeper mysteries will test how strong your operator is. Endgame is about discovery, progression, and carving out your own path in Avalon.
This map is really special. The team's been working on it for a really long time. They've designed it to be a cohesive space, but it is absolutely massive. So we have tons of POIs from previous games, tons for multiplayer. We have maps from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 6. You might even find a little piece of Hazard from Black Ops 1. Some of them you'll experience just as they were, in slightly new ways, and then some of them served as inspiration for totally new spaces.
So what is a match from start to finish in Endgame? It all starts with picking the abilities. This is the moment you're going to decide how you want to play.
One of my favorite abilities is Shadow Break, and it's kind of this area of effect clear. If you have like a bunch of enemies that are shooting at you, you can kind of combo that with like a grapple hook and like close the distance, and then immediately use this, and it will warp all of the enemies out of the area and send them into the sky and killing them all.
You'll drop in through the wingsuit and go anywhere within Avalon that you've been experiencing throughout different parts of the campaign.
As you're flying in with either solo or with your squad over Avalon, we start to propagate points of interest all around you, so that specifically you can just ping and go. No need for a tac map. You can see what it is that's around you that you might want to go, and that's shared with your squad.
Okay, let's look at that again real quick. Surveillance control, sunrise shipment, or no, surprise shipment, excuse me. Guild checkpoint. Yeah, the wingsuiting looks insane. This ability was like, bro, hold on. Chat. This is, man, this is crazy. I guess they really did save the best for last as far as marketing. I can't wait to beat the campaign though, man. I really want to jump into Endgame. Like, this is going to be a mode that I try to cover the best I can, as much as I can this Thursday after beating the 11 missions and before the Easter egg goes live in Ashes of the Damned. This looks like a lot of fun, man. Crazy gameplay, bro. Crazy gameplay.
that you might want to go, and that's shared with your squad. So once you've decided where you want to go, you land, boots on the ground, and the gameplay really starts to kick off. Fights, any kind of combat encounter, activities, assignments, all of these start to translate into building power. That power is registered through your combat rating.
Every time you increase that combat rating, you're presented with a simple choice of would I like this skill or this skill? And those skills are really kind of defining your roles and your play styles that you prefer as a player. You're kind of crafting this curated operator that you really love to play. In Endgame, the ultimate goal is to get to Zone 4, and combat rating and the power journey is building towards that. So as you're playing, you're leveling up your combat rating, you're hitting these kind of core milestones at certain levels, so at combat rating 5, 10, etc., where you're increasing your health, your armor, your movement speed, and most essentially, your damage.
The first thing you're going to go after is combat rating 10. That is your very first damage upgrade.
Okay, real quick, a lot was shown here. I mean, you could see max health increase, fast mover. You got objectives here on screen, just like Modern Warfare Zombies, or I guess DMZ, like the act missions or faction missions. Commandeer the target vehicle. Yeah, there's activities around the environment that you can do. So you want to have the best abilities you can to go to tier 4, to go to the tougher zones in the map. Look, that's just, oh man, so much gets shown here as far as gameplay. Look at these tracks. Daredevil, Eagle Eye, Phantom, Gunner. Look at the skill track. There's so much you could do here. Like, it genuinely is Endgame, like Endgame level content. The replayability here is going to be nuts. Look at how much we can get through here. Got to end up doing like a separate video going over all that information too, which I'm sure the blog gives us more info about, which we'll get to in a second here. Eliminate all container hostiles.
Very first damage upgrade. What that means is you're now ready to push into harder zones.
And then once you reach level 60 of your combat rating, you've maxed out yourself as a soldier. And so you've actually fully filled out 3 skill tracks and kind of really defined what this operator is in its final form.
Endgame has 4 escalating zones of difficulty, which means more toxin, more enemies, harder challenges.
By the way, that camo looks beautiful, by the way. It's like a new Cherry Fizz. That looks really good. I don't know if it's like Pack-a-Punch camo or what that is, but holy crap, dude.
And better rewards.
As soon as you progress your operator and
rewards.
Let's see that reward. Self-revive kit. We got equipment as a C4. Yeah, you can just select items. Wow.
As soon as you progress your operator and completed what you wanted to, you go to an exfil location, you need to hold out, you need to clear the exfil and let a VSOL drop and then finally exit the map.
Because
like
if you
zombies.
don't make it out, that progress doesn't come with you. And the only thing you take is the experience you learned.
As long as you escape alive, you're gonna keep your combat rating, you're gonna keep all the weapons and equipment you have, so you can come into the next match and continue exactly where you left off.
And for the first time ever for campaign, we have a full camo track. Daily challenges, weekly challenges that can be earned both through campaign and endgame.
Yes.
Endgame is something that the team's really excited about. This is evolving the campaign experience, and we can't wait for you all to get your hands on it when Black Ops 7 goes live.
That was very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your first look at the co-op campaign endgame experience, which you'll be unlocking after beating the 11 linear missions. Checking out what's in our blog here, do a little skim, and then we'll probably do like a dedicated separate vid. It's just about the same info as what we got in the dev talk, I'd assume, just descriptions of every component. Following the conclusion of the 11 missions, yep. Designed for 1 of 32 players of squads up to 4. In squads of up to 4. Let's see. Oh, there's a nice look at the map here. We'll open that in a new tab just so you can see the TAC map. Yeah, it was only explained to us at the Treyarch event in August that there's tier zones 2, 3, and 4. We kind of assumed that there'd be a tier 1 when you spawn in, so you're not just thrown right into chaos, but it's recommended you are a combat rating of 45 for the operator you're playing as. Of course, you can make as many operator slots as you want, as there are characters in the game. So you can have several that are maybe maxed out, some that are not. But yeah, you want to up your combat rating, which I believe is going to also be done as you progress through the co-op campaign. That'll help you get prepared for Endgame. Oh, yeah. Seen the screenshot before. In short, you choose an operator, customize your loadout, and then drop it to Avalon using a wingsuit for navigation, exploring the vast landscape on foot or in vehicle, ideally exfilling after completing a variety of missions. Nice look at the loadout again. Let's take a look at that, just so you guys can see. You obviously got your primary weapon. You have, I guess, the option to bring in a launcher and then a dedicated melee slot. No secondary, unless you could change one of these to a secondary. You got your field equipment, which I guess is different from a field upgrade in multiplayer. And yes, I agree, chat. It's like DMZ and Modern Warfare Zombies truly had a baby with Blackout sprinkled on top of that, too. You got your combat rating for your character. You could also see your major ability and a minor ability. So essentially, like the augment system from Zombies, your power upgrades, and then your skill tracks. So obviously, you could focus on one skill track at a time, I'd assume, right? The Daredevil, Bulldozer, Gunner, or the Tactician. Pretty cool. Yeah, from 24 available operators. So you get, okay, so it's confirmed you get 4 operator slots off rip. Hopefully they don't lock more slots behind bundles, but I'd assume they're either going to release more in the future, or you just have to be really conservative with the 4 slots that you're given off rip. Choosing abilities. We know what that's about. For example, though, players selecting active camo are likely to favor approaching combat environments with a degree of stealth, or deem it most important to easily extricate themselves from combat. Conversely, players picking the War Machine are likely to lean into destruction and assault playstyles when battling the enemy. Power up in Endgame to level your combat rating, earning new skills and power upgrades. We went over that. And then these are all the major abilities. As a quick speed run of this, there's Ballistic Shell. Deploy energy shield that blocks incoming enemy fire. There's also active camo. You know what that does. The hand cannon, self-explanatory. Crash Cart. Instantly revive down squad mates within range and provide temporary invulnerability. Kind of like a healing aura. Can be used to self-revive when downed as well. Vision Pulse. Saw that in BO4. War Machine, self-explanatory. Shadow Break, Kevin Drew showed us. By the way, I'm so happy Kevin Drew's working on this. That's awesome. Create an energy warping field that teleports and damages enemies, and then Drone Pod. Deployable device that launches aerial drones. The drones seek out enemies and explode. For the minor abilities, you got a grappling hook. We saw that. Portal Grenade. Infinite Warfare. Welcome back. But no, it's like something that hallucinates your enemies too. So just like the hallucination grenade in multiplayer. Kinetic Jump. That's your boost jump. Flicker. Tap to quickly teleport a short distance in your facing direction. Press and hold to pre-aim. Supply Link. We saw this in BO4, I believe. Oh no, this is like an assault pack essentially. Supplying you and your squad with ammo, armor, equipment. It's like a utility box from Warzone. I thought it was Squad Link from BO4. Black Hat. Hack enemies, equipment, and vehicles. Hack targets are disabled, destroyed, or converted to fight for you. With the major and minor ability always available to you during an endgame match, you can further augment your combat zone prowess with the use of skills. We'll go ahead and full screen in that. Oh, I just closed the wrong one. Let's go ahead and full screen that there. Yep, and you can see there's different skills in each category, in each track. Reload speed, fast replay, fast weapon swap, ammo auto refill, aiming expert, shocking reload. That's just one set there. Did they show us the other ones? Oh, they did. For Surgeon, healthy recovery while not taking damage. Health recovery starts sooner. Last stand fighter. Longer duration for last stand. Agile handling, fire weapon while sprinting and walk faster while aiming. Heal faster, fast revive, off the floor. Eliminating an enemy while in last stand will revive you. There is a cooldown. Daredevil. Dive Bomber. Diving aggressively with your wingsuit releases a concussion blast on the ground. Welcome back, Batman Arkham. Improved handling and airtime for the wingsuit. Receive less damage from melee attacks. Slide distance and speeds are increased. Get a brief movement speed after reloading a weapon, and sliding and diving triggers an explosion in a radius. We then have Tactician. Improve equipment ammo. Faster equipment deployment and increased distance. Improve sprint and tack speed while reloading. Temp speed boost after equipment kills an enemy. Faster recharging of equipment and abilities. Eliminating 2 enemies in quick succession has a chance of returning 2 rounds to your mag. And eliminating an enemy has a chance to spawn a live piece of equipment. Berserker. Increased rate of fire. Eliminating enemies regenerates a portion of your armor at highest upgrade. Temp increase your speed after getting several consecutive criticals. Reload while tack sprinting. Tack sprint and sprint to fire time have been improved. Reduce fall damage And then Falling from Heights will create an explosion. Lastly, we have Bulldozer. Lots of options to choose from here, which are pretty cool. Regenerate 1 armor plate if damaged or if all armor slots are empty. Damage bonus for shooting an enemy at point blank range. Deal bonus damage while health is low. Self-revive or revive players will take reduced damage for a short time. Reduce damage from explosives. Immune to own explosives. And then lastly, fears and soldiers are knocked down when sliding, diving, or tack sprinting. I'm assuming fears are the zombies. Very cool. And yeah, everything else here was gone over in the dev talk as far as how the mode actually works. For those who want to see the full complement of weapon camos and other unlockable progression items, check back later this week for an Intel Blast covering prestige, challenges, and more. I'd assume that's dropping tomorrow or Wednesday the latest. As they also said, this is just a glimpse of the combat, exploration, and deep character customization that awaits you in the evolving campaign endgame, which will include additional content at the start of Season 1 later this year, presumably around December the 4th. According to an interview that was conducted with Treyarch, Endgame will be receiving content at least for the first 3 seasons of Black Ops 7. But ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the new gameplay we got of the co-op campaign Endgame experience, aka Worlds Collide, which you can preload right now on all platforms. I'll be jumping straight into all of this right when the New Zealand copy does go live at about 5 a.m. Central this upcoming Thursday. There'll be a lot to break down from this mode, so it won't just be Thursday where I'm covering this. There'll be a lot that we have to go back in and explore over the course of the launch window. With that being said, really hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys on stream. Peace out, everybody.